Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ksenija Alexeevna, and I'm going to start with a simple question. So, what can you see in this picture? So, what about you?
A cat.
A cat? Okay. Any other variants?
Maybe a dog?
Maybe. So, let's look like that. And yes, really, if it's on this, it's going to be a dog. So, some phrases in English are like these pictures, so their meaning depends on the way that we are looking at them. So this is going to be the topic of my performance, so the idioms is a way of looking at the world from a different angle. So the next task that you're going to have is also going to be quite simple. So I will ask you to draw bad apple. So you have 10 seconds to draw bad apple. And while our experts are doing this, you may imagine how this bad apple may look like. Any variants that you may have. So your time is up. You may have the variants like that, or the variants that our experts have. So please show your pictures to me and to the audience. So your variants are great. But have you ever seen such an apple in the supermarket? Ever? Yes or no?
No.
Of course. So this situation shows us that we shouldn't take this idiom word by word, but only as a whole. So in this situation, bad apple means a troublemaker. So our idioms mostly are based on the knowledge that we have about the world. And I will need the help of my expert. So you have some time to do the tasks based on your knowledge in your subjects in geography, history, literature, and English. And while they are doing their tasks, I will ask you a question. Where can we use idioms in real life, in everyday life? Any variants that you may have. Where can you meet them?
Mass media.
Mass media, what else?
Conversation with friends.
Jokes, conversation with friends, so many variants. Thank you for ideas, and mostly we really use them in mass media, especially in the newspaper headlines to make them vivid. So let's look at the first headline. What is going to sound more impressive, long talks failed or marathon talks? What would you choose? Marathon, of course. And the second. What is more terrifying in this situation about the epidemics? Poor country or war-torn country? War-torn, yes, because it will attract the reader's attention while he or she are looking through the magazine and the newspaper. So, I hope that our experts are ready with their tasks and they will assist us in checking our knowledge in different spheres. We will start with geography. So first of all, I will give you some questions. What country is associated with the Niagara Falls? Out of the variants from column B.
The USA.
The USA, of course. Then, where can coal be mined?
Newcastle.
Newcastle, yes. And where can we taste coffee? Brazil, so your knowledge is perfect. But sometimes these geography idioms may be used as the synonyms of words that all of us know, like never, a lot of, stupid. So, Anton, the question is for you. What is the synonym of never from column B?
Synonym A. I will not go there for the coffee in Brazil.
What about the second version of a lot of?
Letter C. I have a Niagara of letters to answer.
And about stupid?
Letter B.
So there.
To export oil to Saudi Arabia is like to carry coal to Newcastle.
To Newcastle, wonderful. So the next is going to be history. Here we have some pictures and the idioms. So what is shown in the first picture? What idiom is shown here? The question is for you. Pandora's box, yes. The second one? Trojan horse, yes. And the last is? So these idioms we use to bring up the more serious topic. For example, when we talk about political and legal problems, Alan, what do we use?
Pandora's box.
Pandora's box, yes. What about profits?
Mendistach.
And the last one, when we talk about viruses, it is?
The Trojan horse.
Yes, so the examples of the sentence you may see on the screen. So the last but not the least is literature. First of all, a lot of idioms are taken from the stories that we read and we love. So where can we learn about green-eyed monsters? The question is for the audience. Othello, yes. What is the story about real Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Yes, so it is similar. And the last one that we remember, it is from Robinson Crusoe, yes. These idioms we usually use to describe people's character. So if a person is 1 minute friendly and the next is aggressive, Fain, what is he?
He is a real Jekyll and Hyde.
If your relationship was ruined by jealousy, what is it?
Their love was ruined by the green-eyed monster.
And if a person needs a helper, what will he ask for?
I need my man Friday.
Yes, so the meaning of this idiom is quite simple, but sometimes it is very difficult to guess what it means, and it is similar to solving the puzzles. So this is going to be your next task. We have some puzzles. What is shown in this picture? So do you have any variants? Butterflies in stomach. Yes, wonderful. The second one. Any ideas? Buttered up. Wonderful. And the last?
A piece of cake.
A piece of cake. Yes. So these idioms, they may have some partial and full equivalents in Russian, and some of them don't have any equivalent. So, Vasily, what about the first one? The meaning of buttered up, what is another version of it in English?
So it's pleased, and it has no difference. Умазанный, подмазанный.
The next one about butterflies in stomach, what is the meaning of it?
Well, nervous. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. And what about
and it has
differences?
difference. In the Russian language, it is falling in love.
And in English?
And in English, it means that I'm nervous.
And the last?
So, a piece of cake, it's simple.
And do we have in Russian such equivalent?
Actually, we have a different meaning. Кусок пирога. So no equivalent.
Okay, thank you. So, to sum up, I would like to ask all of you some questions. So, Anton, can we use idioms to learn about geography and nature? Of course. So, Alan, can we use it to find some information about history of English and other countries?
Yes.
Faina, can we use idioms to increase our vocabulary?
Yes.
Vasily, are the idioms suitable as creative teaching techniques for learning cultural and language differences?
Surely.
For both of them? And the question for you, do these idioms help you to understand the newspapers, the TV programs? Yes, wonderful. So, the idioms mostly give us the impression of the things and the way of understanding of the world by other people. But, however, we shouldn't forget about the fact that some other people may look at the way different. For example, what can you see in this picture now? A circle, but if we turn it another way and look from different angle, we can see some other thing. For example, we may see a cake. And I hope that learning idioms is going to make the process of studying cultural differences like a piece of cake for you. Thank you for your attention.